Hi, this is Mark coming at you from Two Rivers Treads. Today we're going to talk about one of the common plagues of runners. It's called plantar fasciosis or plantar fasciitis. So for one, what is an osis and an itis? So plantar fasciitis is when the tendon, the really broad tendon that extends from your heel all the way kind of through the ball of the foot up, and it actually extends into the toes. It's this big broad band of fascia. But the place most people feel the symptoms is right here. So an itis is when something's acutely inflamed, really tender to touch. Maybe you had done a 2-hour trail run the day before and the next day you're just hobbling around. That's an acute injury, something that just happened. But for most people, that's not the common type of complaint they have. It's more of an osis, which is a chronic problem. So for weeks and months, they get out of bed in the morning, they take that first step, and they just get this searing pain right in the base of the heel. And that's a degenerative condition. There really is no inflammation. It's just a chronic traumatic condition of all of these multiple tendon strands that attach there. So tendons and fascia are like vermicelli noodles. They all slide and glide nicely together. But when they get all inflamed and they get all kind of degenerate, they tend to kind of ball up like a knot. And that's why when we sleep at night and our feet are pointed out, the tendon shortens, and then we take that first step and it just tears right there. So if you look at the foot, so it all attaches there. So structurally also we see a lot of people whose big toes are bent in. So if my big toe is bent in this position, my foot tends to collapse when I walk and stand and run, and that puts a lot of shear force on the tendon. That's why it's really important to have your foot structure strong and in a neutral position. Barefoot Science I also really like, because this again is designed to strengthen the feet, not protect the foot. So has a pod that works right in the middle of your arch, but it doesn't give support. So what this does, it wakes up those muscles that create that right structure of your foot to prevent that foot collapse. So what you do over the course of weeks is you progress from a little bump to a little bigger bump. And we'll show you down by my foot here what this does. So a weak foot is when you have a collapsed foot like this, and there's a lot of shear on the plantar fascia. A strong foot is when the arch is higher and this midfoot section here is neutral. So here's collapsed and strong. The Barefoot Science will help you create that strong foot. Now another product that will help you create that strong foot, if you have a condition called hallux valgus, that's where your toe is bent in, is to get correct toes, because this will secure up the front edge of the arch. So when this is bent in, my foot tends to collapse. When my big toe is in the right position, my foot's in a stronger position. So find your weakness and strengthen it.